you're older brothers and sisters in our faith. It's brothers, just one body of Christ, the mystical body.
But see, one of the concerns we have, because we do believe that the remnant church, like it says in Revelation 12:17, will be a commandment-keeping church. We believe the original 10 Commandments, okay, the Old Testament. Now, I know in the Douay version of the Bible, in the Convert's Catechism, 1957 edition, where the Catholic Church openly states they changed the Sabbath, the seventh day to the first day of the week, Sunday, in which they openly say there's no scriptural authority. They said they did it through oral tradition. And they took out the second commandment that forbids idol worship or worship of idols. It's not there. You won't see it in your catechism. Okay? You won't see it. If you look in the Old Testament, in Exodus chapter 20, the say King James Version, you're going to see it. It says you're not going to bow down to idols.
Have you ever seen any church teaching that in any way accepts or says that we do that?
Just the omission of that commandment alone.
Who gave it to you? Who gave you this book?
It was a man in North Dakota who gave me that book while I was making a pilgrimage.
What church did he go to?
He went to a Seventh-day Adventist church.
Seventh-day Adventist. And you read the whole book?
I read the whole thing.
Really? Before you went to seminary?
Yes.
God bless you.
This is the beginning of the parade number 2 on this way to the Kiel Center. And there is Pope John Paul II. He looks terrific. Looks strong. Waving to the crowds, as you see, and it is perfect view. Archbishop Justin Regali to his left. The crowds are just very enthusiastic, waving, holding up signs. They are shouting just Pope John Paul II, we love you. Pope John Paul II, we love you. They're going about I'd say about 10 miles an hour. It's a little slower than the first motorcade parade today, right by our cameras, waving to the crowd. People just happy to get it.
Peter, what are you doing out here? It's so cold, and we're in St. Louis, and it's kind of dark, and there's a bunch of people around you. What's going on?
Right, we are waiting for Pope John Paul II. He's gonna pass on the roads, and as you, I'm waiting to catch him on the videotape.
So do you think
he's excited? I see.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am. Very excited. I saw Pope in Poland like 6 years ago when he was on the youth meeting in Częstochowa, Poland. And the first time in America, I'm gonna meet him here.
Are you going to Mass tomorrow?
Beg your pardon?
Are you going to Mass tomorrow?
After tomorrow. To the Mass, yes, on the morning, right. Yeah, we have a tickets on the Mass. Wow. It's always feeling with the faith, you know, you can make yourself stronger when you see such a person like Pope and like a lot of people excited, and you know, it's difficult to put on the words.
So, do you expect to take a blessing away from just seeing the Pope?
Yes, yes. We bought a lot of small things on the way, like souvenirs, and we hope they're gonna be blessed tomorrow during the Mass.
Great.
When he came down
that final stretch,
the Pope Mobile, we saw him on the screen. The people, they were just chanting. I mean, you couldn't even hear yourself think. Right. They were just screaming and chanting and yelling, and the excitement was there at a fever pitch. And you would have thought, just like you said a moment ago, that Christ had come and set foot on this earth.
I was shocked at America's welcome.
We just got the sign. 1 minute.
1 minute, they're telling the people here. 1 minute is what the crowd was just told. The rumors are correct. Now you see Big Mac himself greeting Pope John Paul II. The young people caught a glimpse of that, and they got even more exciting.
Inside this Kiel Center and outside in the Papal Plaza want to tell you how happy they are to be with you. Holy Father, thank you for coming to St. Louis.
On behalf of all the youth of St. Louis, the Midwest, and the United States, we welcome you to our country and our city.
My name is Monique Williams. Having the opportunity and the honor to welcome you this moment is a memory I will never forget. Welcome and thank you for being with us.
I would like to give you a message from the young people of St. Louis and the United States. The message is a simple one. Holy Father, the young people of America love you.
Your warm and enthusiastic welcome makes me very happy. It tells me that tonight the Pope belongs to you.
You know what this is.
And to go along with the stick?
A fine hockey shirt.
So I am prepared to return once more.
We had a very exciting day, and quite frankly, it didn't seem like 19 hours at the time.
Right.
We felt the 19 hours later as the hours accumulated from having a day two that was going to come up upon us. But then there was the climax of that day. That really played with our emotions. And that climax involved a magnificent, one of the best fireworks displays I've ever seen. Loud, bursting,
what was
popping.
The thing seemed like it was 30 to 45 minutes long.
It was.
I mean, more fireworks than I've ever seen on the 4th of July. And I was staring up there looking at these things, and I had my video camera on it, and I'm taking pictures of it. And as that was going on, I said, what's the significance of this?
It was like it was a mockery, and every one of us, and we were not all together in a group, we were still at our stations. But I had the opportunity, and you, Danny, had the opportunity to wander through the crowd some, and each of the groups were saying the same thing. America has sold out.
More than 100,000 people made a pre-dawn pilgrimage to the Trans World Dome to take their seats and wait for the Pope.
The time is 4:57. Our top story. Preparations are underway at the Transworld Dome for this morning's Mass by Pope John Paul II.
Buses will be picking up more than 100,000 people from more than 2 dozen parking lots.